Hey guys, today I will show you how to kickstart a Royal Enfield Bullet. I know most of the guys who owns a Royal Enfield Bullet is experiencing some issue when they try to start the Bullet for the first time in the morning. So today I will guide you through what should be the procedure that we followed to kickstart it easily in the morning when you try to kickstart for the first time. So I had a similar issue earlier, but till the day I found this information in the owner's manual of Royal Enfield. So this is the owner's manual for Classic 350, and in that the 20th page of this manual shows how to kickstart, how to start the machine in various conditions. So I just wanted to share with all those guys who are experiencing these issues while trying to kickstart it. So we will look at it. Yeah, starting. It says ensure gear is in neutral position and the neutral lamp is glowing in the speedometer. To shift into neutral, move the motorcycle back and forth gently while simultaneously shifting the gear. So let's see here. So let's try turning on the ignition, and you can see that the neutral light is glowing now. That means our bullet is in neutral gear. It's in neutral position, and and they says do not attempt to shift gears without moving the motorcycle back and forth, as it will damage the gears mechanism. Yeah, it's a caution. And here comes the three steps that we need to follow before kicking it start. The first one says turn fuel tap to on or reserve position. Let's check that. So here comes the fuel valve of Royal Enfield Bullet just below the fuel tank, and this is the pointer. So if you see, right now this is pointed towards the on position. So right now my fuel valve is pointed to the on position, and we have off and reserve here. So while trying to kickstart, it should be either in on or reserve, because in off position it won't inject fuel to the engine. So it should be either in on or reserve. Yeah, that's it about fuel valve. And now going to the second step, use chalk if required in cold climatic conditions below 20 degrees Celsius. So this is something important. So you will find a chalk lever here, just adjacent to the fuel valve and below to the fuel tank. You will see a chalk lever. So this is something which is used only in certain conditions. We have to pull this out when we try to kickstart the bullet in a condition like the climate is below 20 degrees Celsius. That's what they say. If it is too cold, we have to pull out this lever and then try to kickstart it. For any other conditions, we don't need to pull this out. Right now I'm keeping it as it is. I'm not going to pull it because the temperature here is 34 degrees Celsius. So I'm keeping it as it is, the normal position. The guys who try to start in cold conditions, pull this out. Yeah, that's the second step. And the third one says switch on ignition and the stop switch to run position. The first one says switch on ignition. So here comes the ignition. So this is the ignition key, and we have to put the key inside like this and turn it right to switch on the ignition, and you will see the neutral light is glowing here. That means now the ignition is on. Also you will see a deflection here in the ammeter as well. So now the ignition is turned on, and it says the stop switch should be switched to run position. Let's check that. Yeah, here comes the stop switch. So the stop switch is something which makes the engine stops while in running. So now this is switched to stop position. This is the stop position, and this is the run position. So you can switch it down to here, make it run position. So this is run position and this is stop. Make sure this is switched to here, to the run position. Okay. So after these 3 steps, now the instructions for using the kickstart lever. They say slowly crank engine with kickstart lever till a resistance is felt in the lever. Slightly crank slowly and further till the compression eases over. So that means we have to pull this lever out, push it smoothly until we get a resistance. Yeah, now I'm getting a back resistance, I'm feeling it. So from there we have to release it back to the old position. We don't need to push it down. And then apply a powerful swinging kick on the lever to start the engine. And this says it may be necessary to open the throttle very slightly when starting on choke or first time in the morning. That means if you're starting for the first time in the morning, or if you're starting in a choke mode, you have to apply a little throttle while trying to kickstart. Right now let's try these steps. I'm checking whether my ignition is on. It's on, and run switch is now in run position. And let's push the kick lever. Yeah, I'm getting a resistance right now. Leaning back, keeping my legs on the lever, pushing it hard. No, not this time. Let's try one more. No. Here it goes. Here it goes. Now my machine is started. This is how we kickstart a Royal Enfield Bullet. Thank you very much. Like the video if you found this helpful. Thanks guys.